Hey everybody, what's going on? I am Jamie Dawn, your evolutionary revolutionary astrologer, bringing you your celestial wisdom for this week. Well, I'm kind of doing this one a little bit later, but we're coming right off of a full moon eclipse. It was a partial eclipse, but nonetheless, we were feeling the energies of it. And I'm recording this after the eclipse, which was on Saturday. And today is October 30th. And it's the day right before All Hallows Eve. And I thought, I'm going to do these videos when the energy is feeling it. Even though I'm pointing to some astrology just to put pins on the map, really the essence of what I'm doing is I'm tapping into the energetic field and giving you my interpretation of how it is affecting or how it may be influencing and the senses that it awakens for us. And this morning I got up super early and I actually really love the morning time. It's very magical for me. It's dark, especially here in Reno, and it's cold right now as the seasons have really changed. And we'll have a little bit of a warm up this week, but then it's going to get cold again. And, fingers crossed, get some snow. And those of you who know, I had ACL surgery 5 months ago. It'll be 6 months in December. And I'm hoping that I've been doing all the right things to get back on skis again, hopefully December. But if it's January, I'm okay with that too, whatever, just to be safe. So anyways, that's a little bit about me, but let's talk about what may be happening for all of us collectively. And as I was saying, this morning when I woke up, it just felt so magical. The energy feels thick, but not in a heavy, bad thickness, more of there's activity, lots and lots of activity that's happening. And as I mentioned, it's a perfect setup for All Hallows Eve, Halloween, Samhain, whatever you celebrate or you tap into on October 31st. And that's tomorrow, right? And so here we are, the veil is thinning. And those of you who are sensitive, high sensitives, then you will feel the activity that is stirring. And what this activity can do is it can really invite us to be able to connect with loved ones on the other side, if you believe in that. Which I do. You can also connect with your own inner wisdom, and you can feel and sense something is different. Maybe there's a question that has been lingering and you've been waiting for that answer to drop in. This is a great time to talk to spirit, God, source, whatever you call it, and say, hey, what is it that I really need to know about this? What's most important here? Or why do I need this answer? Doing some really good introspection over the next 24 hours is always a great thing to do. This is a magical time that you can invoke the elements. You invoke nature, you invoke your ancestors, and you ask them to come in and really give you that support, the information, the nudge, whatever it might be. Maybe it's just honoring those on the other side. You've lost loved ones, and it's just a matter of saying, hey, I could really use your presence right now, and I want to honor you, and I just want to say thank you, and I'm remembering you, because that's the one thing that our loved ones on the other side want most is, number one, to let you know they're okay, and number two, to be remembered. So now on yesterday, we had Mercury canoodling with Mars in Scorpio, and it was standing opposite Jupiter in Taurus. And so here we had a lot of activity probably yesterday bleeding over into today. So it's a perfect setup into tonight and tomorrow, where our minds are really sharp right now. And especially just Mercury alone in Scorpio. So we might have some really penetrating conversations too. We might really sit there and go deep, deep, deep under the surface and not settle for just superficial answers. So some of our communication and conversations could be pretty intense, very investigative, and emotions can come from different stories that either we tell ourselves or we're in that conversation. Maybe information received doesn't feel great, or it feels amazing and we just are over the moon, right? Especially with Jupiter standing across the sky, because Jupiter expands everything, right? This is also a time when Mars and Mercury are both in Scorpio and the sun's in Scorpio, that a lot of secrets can get revealed. If it didn't happen around the full moon weekend, just stay tuned. Because remember, eclipses, we can feel usually a couple weeks before, a couple weeks after. There's common themes that show up. So let's just wait and see there may be more things that bubble up. And all secrets aren't bad. I mean, it might be a surprise gift. It might be a surprise announcement of your feelings for another person or their feelings for you. Or it might be, hey, I've been thinking about doing this with you for a long time. I just haven't said anything, and suddenly, poof, there it is. Um, Now, on Tuesday, on Halloween, let me just set up the magical qualities here. We've got Venus in Virgo, not at her best sign, but she's there, but she's making a trine to Uranus in Taurus. And so anything could go when it comes to relationships, when it comes to our finances. You get a sudden windfall. Yeah. Of course, it could be a sudden bill that needs to be paid. When you have Uranus involved, anything goes. It's very unpredictable. But with the trine, we often look at trines as being harmonious and easy. That isn't always a good thing because we can get lazy when that happens, or it just flows to us and it's like, oh, nothing I can do here. But remember, Venus is all about love and beauty and harmony. And so the desire to express ourselves more creatively this day, like I said, all that magical quality. I can't wait to see all the Halloween costumes that are going to be around. My beloved's birthday happens to be Halloween. So we always go to a friend's house and have some Halloween fun and birthday fun and pass out candy and that sort of thing. So we're going to be dressing up, and who knows? Maybe if I get pictures, I'll post them. If not, sorry, I'll try and remember. I'm terrible about that. Maybe I need my own little paparazzi to follow me around to take random pictures for me. Anyways, I digress. But I can't wait to see the creativity that is going to show up. And this is also a time that if you have been holding back in your relationships or giving in a way that really feels in alignment with who you are, with your values, your true nature, this is a time that you hold nothing back. Go for it. You might just be pleasantly surprised how easy the giving and receiving can be. And then as we move through the week into Thursday and the weekend, we're going to have some oppositions to Jupiter and Uranus. The sun will oppose Jupiter, Mercury will oppose Uranus. And so the energy moving throughout the week after this beginning magical quality, if you will, we're going to be looking for ways to have real tangible results. There's going to be some planning here for the upcoming weeks, especially as the holidays are upon us. Those who observe the holidays, you're going to start preparing for Thanksgiving and Christmas and Hanukkah and New Year's and Kwanzaa and whatever else you observe during this time. And really, it's about, for me, the holidays are all about light. People are like, what's your favorite holiday? I'm like, I love Christmas. I love Halloween. Why? There's so much light. The Halloween lights are spooky and fun and bright. And then you have, of course, the lights of Christmas, and they blink and they're just beautiful. And I think about the light within us. And this is where, even though we're moving into the darker time of the year in the Northern Hemisphere, we can really use this time to tap into the light within ourselves and to honor that. And I feel as though the energy this week, as we move into the weekend, is going to have us tapping into more opportunities to shine that light, to tap into that light, even if it's just a smile. It also might be that you receive some wonderful resources this week and you're ready to share them. You might be looking for a deeper meaning. And if you aren't doing meaningful work or you don't feel you have a purpose, this is a beautiful energy week to be able to say, you know what, if I could do anything that has meaning for me, that gets me out of bed in the morning, that I can make a positive impact, this is what I would do. And you may start to find new information that shows up, allowing you to be able to create those opportunities, find those opportunities, and to be able to have some anchoring, some real practical magic, if you will. So use the beginning of the week to tap into all that magic. What is it that I really want? And then start to take action towards those things without forcing it. You're just planting seeds, kind of doing, little things here or there to see what shows up. As I like to say, this is a grand experiment. You're just adding different ingredients to see, will it blow up in my face or will it actually work? Right? So in the spirit of all of that, plant those seeds, see what works, and allow yourself to play. Because one of the things about magic, it's a playful thing. Yes, you want to take your practice seriously, just not yourself. So you play around with, okay, here's a formula that worked for me before. Maybe it was breath work and meditation, and I light a candle and some incense, and I invoke my ancestors and angels, and you go from there. So whatever works for you, play with it and just see how things shift. See what manifests, see what shows up. All right, you guys, I hope this helps. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Come find me at jamiedawn.com. I look forward to connecting with you. Have such a magical week ahead.